Just spent $1,000 in grocery. How are we supposed to live like this? That's at least $1,500 with all that food. DS battery life and Switch battery life. This is the first generation where Nintendo is not radically redesigning the controller. This is how the Nintendo Switch menu will look because people can only afford one game, giving my Nintendo Switch body dysmorphia. Drop the price, guys, the second the Switch 2 pre-orders went live. Nintendo Switch 2 will be available for free at select retailers via larceny, robbery, or another method of theft. More Mario games should start with Survivor's Guilt hallucinations. Who has a Wii U phone? It's pretty cute that the default Joy-Cons are the same color as Mario and Luigi. Luigi isn't blue? Me petting my cat for the last time before selling it so I can buy the Nintendo Switch 2. So this is just a physical button that will not work unless you pay a monthly subscription. Yeah, this is kind of dumb. Nintendo Switch 2 will cost money. This is from legit gaming leaks, so you know this is true. I've heard this from multiple sources now. I can't believe they named it Switch 2. What a lazy name. Okay, PlayStation. Is my friend gonna stop Nintendo or something? They drop tomorrow. No. What do you mean no? You can get a Wii remote in the color of Luigi. Luigi was pasted for this thing to be made. Someone make a hairless Donkey Kong in their new style. Forgive me. You will not be forgiven. It's time to go. Was I a good console? No, I'm told you were the best. Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and has much faster data reading speeds. Well, gentlemen, the Wii U didn't sell as expected. We need a new console. I know. What if we cut it? Let's just start cutting it in quarters. My 3DS won't work and I don't know why. Have you tried charging it? People keep telling me they can't believe I play on a Switch Lite. And I'm like, come on, the screen isn't that small. Choose your fighter. Super Nintendo Switch? Nah. Nintendo Switch U? I kind of like that. Nintendo Switch 2? New Nintendo Switch. I like Nintendo Switch U. That seems dangerous. There is no speed limit. I just realized who Nintendo could add to Mario Kart to complete the cross-worlds insane crossovers. They've got the perfect build. Bowser in Smash and Bowser in actual Mario games. I am the Swoon Master, the Regent of Romance. Yo, I got my Switch. Nice, bro, you modded your own Switch. Massive failure, massive success, massive failure, massive success. Hey, no, what? We're breaking the cycle. The cashier saying, your child will be happy with such a gift. 36-year-old me. Yes, it's for my child. Yes. Mario Kart World will retail for $80 for the digital version. Consumer-friendly Nintendo, back at it again. Nintendo Switch has games. Huge if true. Looks like Nintendo Switch already has a leg up on the PS3. Luigi cap. The standard cap in a vivid green. The L stands for winner. Oh. Who's your favorite in the Mushroom Kingdom? Can run Destiny 2. Can't run Destiny 2. Conclusion. The Switch wins. Mom, can I have a Nintendo Switch for Christmas? Sure. The Switch. Did you kill physical gaming? What kind of animal do you take me for? No, I didn't kill it, but I will charge $89.99 for it. When I'm in a lifeless cash grab competition, and my opponent is Nintendo Switch 2. Me showing my Switch that it's going to be replaced. It's not gonna allow that. The Switch is gonna get its revenge somehow. You're gonna wake up and the shadow of the Switch is gonna be just in your room. $50 breaks after 6 months. $50 at launch still works perfectly after a decade of service. Nintendo Switch launch day, week 1, rest of the year. Looked at my wallet after this direct and saw real life tears. I'm never going to financially recover from this. Not unless you guys like the video and subscribe, please. The public. Also the public. Well, a phone is more important than getting a gaming device. Got the new Nintendo system and Mario Kart World. So excited to finally jump in. Not gonna say anything actually. I love my fellow Toads. Me too. I love my friends as well, Toads. I also love my fellow Toads. I want Mario to do something crazy to me. Okay, Toad? There's always one Toad. Always one. Wait, Walmart delivery is super sick. They delivered my Switch 2s at 6:30 a.m. in reusable bags with free chips and soda. I caused salmonella, and I caused death. Tweet like you're a me in Tomodachi life. About to go participate in a rap battle. I'll post the video after. They never posted the video. Sorry, Nintendo fans. According to recent leaks, the Nintendo Switch 2 will not have a large fish button that when pressed does nothing. No, this is horrible news. Ah yes, me, my girlfriend, and her 70 centimeter tall Wii remote pillow. She has her priorities. You need to get some too. Maybe you can get like a massive Nintendo DS. Just some totally normal pictures of Waluigi and Wario. Okay, so no one has guessed all the things I changed in this picture. So their pink noses are now flesh toned. Their blue eye bags have been removed. their pupils have been doubled to a more normal size. So all they need is more sleep and they're fine. Name 2 more relatable characters. Yo, they cooked! And it looks exactly the same as the last Mario Kart game. PS has a better catalog. No, Xbox has better graphics. The Switch is bad. I know. Hell no, the Switch is not bad. Almost Switch 2 time. They put Big Yoshi on the TV. Can run Steam games, can run other games, can run Switch game. Wait, Steam Deck can run Switch games? Nintendo Switch can run Switch games. Mario plushie with removable hat. Bring these to North American, Nintendo. There's no way Nintendo can top how good Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was. Nintendo. Everyone in Mario Kart World right now. I'm on a dinner date. What do I say? He's so cute and I'm nervous. Tell him you're a big fan of Nintendo. And tell him you hate stick drift. Mii's are now genderless on Switch 2. Oh, this is huge news for the unemployed. God. Curse Switch 2. Where is the screen? Buying the Nintendo Museum Wii mug. I think my pilot took a wrong turn. Mario Galaxy, I'm actually replaying this game. It's so fun. US government stole Yoshi's Island music for flash games about recycling. This is why Yoshi refuses to do his taxes. He's a victim of the system. Human DNA has an information storage capacity that very neatly fits into the size of a GameCube game. Thus, it would be possible with gene editing technology to store a copy of Super Mario Sunshine inside the human genome. Details and image. Lasted 5 years, felt like a century. Lasted 8 years, felt like a week. I actually got the Switch quite late. 2 years ago, 3 years ago. My Nintendo DSi XL battery after 10 years. You want to play Mario Kart DS after beating Mario Bros? No problem, have fun. My phone battery after 2 years. You watched YouTube for 30 minutes, please charge. Okay, we need some ideas to make the Nintendo Switch 2 the best console we've ever sold. 4K graphics. A new Mario Kart game. Lower the prices. Hey, shut up, Jerry. Get the hell out of here. How dare you? Lower the prices? Who do you think we are? Never seen Bowser more freaked out than he is here, trying to make a pancake. Luigi gets a silly ghost dog. Yoshi gets a silly cartoon dog. Mario gets an actual real life dog. I'd love any type of dog, okay? That'd be lovely. A ghost dog would be cool. Imagine touching it. Okay, this was 6 months ago. This guy was creaming for this game. Imagine touching the Switch 2, getting into all of its grooves and crevices with your hands. Feeling all the bumps and textures, it's enough to make me want to scream. I will go insane when I touch it. Loving new Mario art. Whenever Mario's about to do something, he knows will annoy his brother, and he gets a very silly look on his face. Accurate sibling representation. I offered this Yoshi a piece of fruit, and it gave me its unborn child. You got a Yoshi egg. Told my dad I wanted a Nintendo Switch, and he brought home this. Me predicting that Mario Kart World will be the highest selling Switch 2 game, and $80 games will just be the norm from now on. Don't manifest this. Stop. I hope not. No one sees the me inside of me. Switch 2 acquired. Donkey Kong balls. The hair. The lice. Nintendo will end your pets if you try to pirate their games. Zeus has died. Nintendogs can only survive in legitimate Nintendo DS cartridges. My best memory of ever getting like a black market Nintendo cartridge was one of my friend's dad worked at one of these companies and he just had a bunch of them. Patents suggest Nintendo 2 could have integrated voice chat. I know AI will kill us all, but I think Mario Kart proximity chat with curse words auto-filtered to thwomp grunts is a great use of 10,000 rainforests. The big one. Pikmin when they stumble upon a treasure. I'm charging extra for a tech demo. Are you? I gave away my best games for free. Wiggler, what are you doing with only one heel? It may have taken 8 hours of waiting, but I finally got it. You got the Wii U Deluxe set. I actually think I skipped the Wii U. Femboys. Wasn't supposed to be that image. Wallpaper versions, since some people wanted them. Bro put his ad on the bottom like he an artist, when all he did was use AI in Photoshop. New OC. Hey, can we normalize not stealing from small artists? Thanks. This is so cute. Mario Circuit Super Racing. Fellas, if last night you've seen a guy wearing a red hat with notable facial hair, riding a flying vehicle, that was not him. That's Mario. I wish I saw Mario. Are you serious, Nintendo? Why? Like I'm not against it, but why? John Pork Nintendo Switch icon. It's still really funny to me how you can see Sonic slowly losing his source. This is what you get for mocking the Wii U. Riding around, turning off everyone's TV. I've been truly blessed by the algorithm tonight. Where's the best spot for a beer in Mario Sunshine? Nintendo Music, a new smart device app exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online. Where are they? When you follow a mutual on their new account and they don't follow back. That's nuts. I had no idea he was real. Regret. I wish I bought a Wii U earlier. Opportunity. He said the Switch 2 was going to be better than the Wii U. Mario Kart Wii. I allow players to explore the maps, finding ultra cuts amongst other things. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Please leave me alone. Touch me gently. Toad, I do not want to touch you at all. I want to touch your hat though. Wait, is it a hat or is it part of his head? It's probably very squishy. Nintendo, we must sell our games for $80 because screw you. Buy 10 games on sale, $80 for all of them, and enjoy countless hours of fun. Nintendo warns users to not remove protective... No, they didn't call it that. My little brother tried making memes on our Switch. When I get out of the toilet. Got it. You're gonna find out, dude. That is not what you think it is. Donkey Kong using the Switch in returns. He repurchased, did he? Good morning, Eggman Empire. Straight posture versus evil genius posture. Finally, the future of Mario Kart. The graphics are insane, dude. Thank God for virtual game cards. Now I can give my friends YouTube. So generous. Does Yoshi even know about this? What, that there's a wooden head of him just in the universe, I think? I don't know. The grown-up Arthur looks like every YouTube game reviewer. Oh, he's doing an apology video. Absolutely love Bowser's personality in this movie. Look at him. Mario, we've got to save my brother. Luigi, this place sure is scary. Bowser, it's aura farming. Pro tip, freeze Koopas while they're dancing so their last memory is a happy one. Or if you like Koopas being sad, freeze them when they're sad. What if Kirby wore lipstick? Gorgeous. This is how summer is going to feel. Girl, the tariffs. Waluigi plebs. Waluigi doesn't have his own game. Waluigi intellectuals. Think like Luigi. Posts are scheduled ahead of time, I swear. You're a colorful bunch. I wish they sold the Switch 2 in colors on launch. I'ma keep it 100. You not getting that Switch 2, fam. Not in this economy. How do you call this fella? Well, instead of calling him the mask guy, we could call mask ass. Mario lore has always confused me a bit. Saving Princess Peach, playing golf, tennis, and having go-kart races with the guy who kidnapped her. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Modding the Switch 2 and fixing the Switch 2. They're the same picture, so we're gonna brick your console if you do this. Sega, when someone creates a fan-made game. Wow, that's so cool, come work for us. Nintendo, when someone creates a fan-made game. See you in court. You can tell a lot about someone by what their favorite Pokemon is. If it's any of these three, you're on thin ice. My favorite Pokemon is Chimchar. I love Chimchar. Nintendo designing the Nintendo Switch Mario Red Edition. How do I get these men out of my house? She doesn't know she's getting shelved next week. Nintendo, what inspired you to make the Nintendo Switch 2? Money. Nintendo Switch 2 announcement. $80 Switch games. What did it cost? Everything. You can't defeat me. I know, but you can. Me, who doesn't know anything about Nintendo. Watching people freak out over Switch prices. Nintendo Fanboy Starter Pack. But it has good Okay, come on. No one at all is defending Nintendo and the prices. As of recent. Not even the fanboys. Kids had their fun already. Now it's real men's turn. Nintendo can get around the tariffs by using floating claw machines just outside US waters. You can take a boat and pay $450 for unlimited attempts to win a Switch 2 from a claw machine. My first broken TV playing Switch Sports. Kids these days wouldn't understand the warm-up video game demos. Soul, but something which is soulless. Where does it hurt? Headache, stomach ache. Going from 2nd to 8th place in Mario Kart. Women's pockets can fit less than half of a Switch Lite, whereas men's pockets can fit a whole Switch. New study shows Mario Kart is the most stressful game of all time, raising players' heart rates by an average of 32%. See, Nintendo hates this because they want their game to be a party game and a very casual game. That's why they've kind of removed most of the skill needed in the new Mario Kart game. I say skill needed and there's still a lot of skill in that game. There's no way Nintendo can top Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Nintendo. Okay, my honest review of Mario Kart World. It's a good game, I like the mechanics, but I don't like the drifting. I really hate the drifting, I think it's too slow. And snaking isn't even beneficial anymore. Too many straights. And this was the post. It literally says read description. He scammed one person, but I don't think it was a person, I think it was a bot, like a scalper, so. Important disclosure, you are purchasing a black and white printed picture of my Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order confirmation, with sensitive information redacted to it. You will not receive a console. A lot of you will fall for this if I put a Wii U here. Man, I hate when Blender crashes on me. What were you doing in Blender? Drop the price. I really wish they did drop the price. It's an expensive console, and the games, don't even get me started on the game price. Mario Kart 9 leaked images. Anyone play the Cars game on the PS Vita? I was playing that the other day. Smash advertising is unmatched. Watch me defeat my high school bully in Smash, live and in public. Pretty sure he beat him too. The Nintendo Switch 2 has passed YouTuber Jerry Rig Everything's vigorous durability test. I watched this video and his conclusion was that the screen can get broken very easily. Not broken, but scratched very, very easily. So even though it has a built-in screen protector, you should get another screen protector on top of that. My Wii U broke, so I asked my dad to help me save for a new one. 1 week later, he gives me a surprise, and I don't know how to tell him. Have you tried using your mouth? I think that's how you tell people stuff, or maybe you can send a text. You do have social media, you have Reddit, so you must know how to use a keyboard. I don't want to play with you anymore. I'm not gonna ditch my Switch, okay? I'm just not gonna use it as much. But I hope I'll be able to use those Joy-Cons because big Mario Party games, hell yeah. $60 for a 10-year-old game in HD, Mr. Squidward in HD. Did I tell you guys I bought Skyward Sword thinking it was Breath of the Wild? Yeah, that was not my smartest purchase, ever. That still hurts. It's not a bad game though, I've played it, but it's not what I was expecting. The fact that Nintendo, let's do that again. The fact that Nintendo and Van Gogh's Starry Night were both created in 1888. I already messed it up. Yeah, that is weird. Time perception is weird. Van Gogh may have had a Nintendo Switch. YouTuber Chicken Dog started camping outside a Nintendo store to buy the Switch too. The console releases in 2 months. It's nice reading memes like this, which are old memes because it's 2 months ago, knowing that this thing has came out. I do feel like I've traveled in time when I see some really old posts talking about time and you're in the present, which is time they were talking about then.